サプラグウィンロックバスター使うニューチップそこデリートドクターワイリーアメバスター遠慮なしでキルまるで 4D なミュージック遊んでるお友達届くでもライカエリアスチル疲れたらロールドリカバリーソウルユニゾンピュアにピンク yeah 書き換えてご安心でもオフライン歩く街ゲームしてはいつも気晴らしいこの現実味わえつらみで悲しむフェイストゥーフェイス行き場見失っては自分を見つけるこの音楽記憶アップデートキープ今生きてる自分が最新オンラインオフラインプレスミッション走る RTA オンラインとオフラインの一元答え探す異次元オンラインとオフラインオンラインマジ with オフライン全部オンタイムつながってはアプリとしてやるしかねえ人生 Too much stay 比べメガマン常に焦らずにKeep out the rhythm keep it low Kill them with kindness Cheese easy 足元パンパン air しんどいつまでも強敵 Amen しょうもねえあの日が意外とペーシャスいい感全部チャージしてベイク Yeah yeah
オンライン to the オフラインでたまに10分どこへどこわかんない確か自分はそこにタップボーイこっから向こうに壁はないメタバースの世界でハーファイ俺ら金のなる金を鳴らしてく音で茎なパクリエイティよみんながプレイよ立ち上げをラットからまたいつものようにジョインするニューゲーム高額課金しちゃっても楽しかったら That's okay よ今の技術を疑うThat's okay よまずはゲームに参加楽しかったら That's okay よ Yo blow your mind EPN とテンポよく合わせてハッピーリズムに乗って Play your one Only one That's so wonderful 世界が目の前に広がって無限に変わってくルール広がる楽しみに夢中止まらずひたすら進む Online to offline 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 Online to offline
Online offline プレスミッション走る RTA オンラインとオフラインの一元答え探す異次元オンラインとオフラインオンラインマジ with オフライン全部オンタイムつながってはアプリとしてやるしかねえ人生 Too much stay 比べメガマン
Yo. How's it going? Somebody said, Jackal said, I'm guessing Oko and Once Upon a Time won't be in the packs. Dude, so I don't draft Magic stuff super often. Or I don't stream myself drafting Magic super often. But so I decided to like do the draft before starting the stream, just so we could like get right into the playing it part. And I drafted a Once Upon a Time. And I drafted, Lucky Clover. So the first card I pulled in pack 1 was, Wandermare. And then I was like, alright, I'm just gonna try and draft an adventure deck. I don't know this set, like I don't really know what the draft archetypes are. But I looked it up and white-green is like adventures. So I was like, okay, cool, this is the Signpost uncommon. Let's get after it. So I got a bunch. I still have to cut 4 cards. The drafting tool I'm using is disagreeing with me about some stuff. Like, I'm keeping this in. I've got 2 cards in here that care about creatures who have an adventure on them. I really love the wording on this, by the way. It doesn't need to have gone on the adventure first. Magic pivoting to, like, using in-universe language whenever possible has been really cool, in my opinion. Like, I'm very fond of changing... What's a big example? Like, instead of whenever this enters the graveyard from the battlefield, or whenever it enters the graveyard from play, now that's just called whenever this creature dies. Like, that's a great change. Dayman said, I just got into Magic, I recently got my first deck. I've been getting into Commander for the first time. I just built my first 2 Commander decks. I'm still not 100%... Commander has not 100% clicked with me, if I'm being honest. I'm definitely a fan of Draft and of Limited. Okay. So this has an adventure built into it. Maybe I actually can cut Insatiable Appetite. I just feel like +5/+5 is so good for a giant growth. I realize it costs 1 and a green, but I've got food generation off these gingerbread cabins. This draft tool that I was messing with, just like to kind of get my bearings in this set, wants me to run 3 gingerbread cabins. I feel like I should run 2. Like, because if I'm running 3, then I'm running 4 forests, and the odds of me having 3 forests out, it seems low, and then they're just bad forests that come into play tapped, right? Like, am I tripping? I just feel like 3 is overkill, unless I cut some white, but it's not even suggesting I do that. This card seems nuts. I got this like weirdly 3 picks into pack 2, and I'm like, I started sort of specking in the direction of Knights a little bit more. But that card just has so much going on. Especially if you get it on discount. And then I've got a decent amount of Knights in here. I'm surprised. Somebody in the chat, he's gone now, but TC Snackies was saying that Lucky Clover is like a really, really great card. Which it doesn't scan as that to me right away. But I'm excited to see how this plays out. Do any of y'all play Magic? Any of you new to Magic? I would love to have some fellow Magic players. So I usually stream on Twitch. Oh, Orion, you play? I usually stream on Twitch, but for Magic streams, it's just such a niche interest, and I feel like my Twitch audience is small enough to begin with that I'm like, I kind of don't want to put my like I'm overthinking this, but I don't want to put like my real head Twitch people through watching me play a card game they don't understand. But on YouTube, where I have a lot more followers, I'm like, okay, this will find its way into this stream will find its way in front of like a decent amount of Magic players. I'm so new to Magic Arena, or I'm so new to Magic, but I don't know if I should do IRL cards or stick with Arena. I see. Calamax. Let me look up Calamax real quick. This is your commander? It's a green, blue, red. If he's tapped, copy that spell. And whenever you copy a spell, buff him. That's cool. That's sick. I'll show you guys my commander deck someday. It's so fucking weird, the deck I built. I wonder if Mauld has done a video on Calamax. He's one of my favorite YouTube people who talks about commander stuff. Oh, thanks, Scout. Alright, so what do I cut? I'm gonna need y'all's help on this, I think. This is removal. This is an adventure. I mean, I guess this isn't that good. Let's, like, think about the perfect first 3 turns, alright? Turn 1, Once Upon a Time into Flaxen Intruder. I mean, I'd probably... Or do I sit on Flaxen Intruder? Like... He only cares about when the creature half of an adventure is played, and he only gets a temporary buff. And I've got 2 Wandermares in here. I guess I do cut this. It just feels wrong for me. I'm like such a small-brained, shitty Magic player that it feels bad for me to cut stuff that's like mechanically and thematically aligned with my deck. But sometimes there's bad cards in your theme, so I guess I cut that. Yeah, dude, I played Magic. Oh my god, Netbug. Netbug says, I don't play Magic anymore. A roommate stole my cards back in 1999, including a Black Lotus and Dual Land, among others, and I just stopped. Jesus. By 99, those cards were probably already valuable, right? Like, Magic started in what, 92, 93? That's crazy. I met a dude at LGS in my, like, hometown who said he exclusively plays Vintage. And his deck is, like, mostly authentic cards, mostly not proxies. So his deck was worth, like, I don't know, $17,000 or something? Oh, really? In 99? God, that sucks even more, actually. Fuck. Evil-ass roommate. I have a roommate who plays Magic, but he's not evil. It's been getting me way back into it, actually. Him and I are both, like, lapsed Magic players. I think at this point, when a game's been around as long as Magic, like, what is it? Jesus. I know that they've been saying that's the 30-year anniversary, but it just clicked for me how fucking long that is. When a game's been around as long as Magic has, 30 years, I think a large part of the player base is people who stopped at some point and then started again. Garen Brigg Carver? Yeah. The fact that his adventure costs more than a giant growth and gives you less than a giant growth isn't great. But I'm kind of building around adventures a little bit because I've got 2 Wandermare. Yeah, his creature half is kind of bad too. A 3/2 for 4. I could probably cut 1. Like, I'm kind of building around adventures though, and I just cut 2 adventures, so I'm like a little worried about my... this card is just straight up good. It has nothing to do with my deck. Alright. I'll run 1 Grange, 2 Cabins. That's 17 lands. I've got some ramp in here. I mean... Do I have some cheap adventure creatures in here? Yeah, Silverflame Squire will work, Flax Intruder will work. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty good on adventures, actually. I feel okay about this. So I gotta cut 2 cards. Do I go 16 lands? Throne of Eldraine was your first set. So, my first set... This is gonna sound insane. My first set was Mirrodin, the original Mirrodin, in 2003. I was 13 years old. All my friends played Magic except for me. I was, like, not really vibing with, like, the kind of elevated fantasy, like, kind of what to me scanned as, like, generic fantasy stuff that was going on in, like, what was the set before Mirrodin? The block, the Oh my god, I can like see the logo in my head. Scourge block, I think. Onslaught block. Right, so it was Onslaught, Scourge, and one other set. But anyways, I just was like not... I've never really liked fantasy stuff. But then Mirrodin dropped, and I think at that point I had started messing with playing like 8th edition, 9th edition, the core set. And I saw what Mirrodin was doing aesthetically, and I was like, this is so fucking cool. And I still feel that way. I still think the aesthetics of like Mirrodin... Destroy all humankind, they can't be regenerated. It's a romance manga. Wait, I think like... So when I was in Japan recently, I went to this card shop called Hareruya. That's like one of the biggest... I think it might be the biggest Magic card shop on the planet. And there was a... I didn't see it there, but my brother told me that there was a manga there that was like a fan, like doujin, that was a story about the big evil white Phyrexian lady. Yeah, I'm kind of stoked for Wilds of Eldraine. I just watched that preview thing they did. I'm gonna be honest, nothing in it like mechanically is blowing my mind. I'm kind of excited for rolls. I think that could be fun, especially if there's like a kind of a small enough number of them that you can kind of hold them in your head, and the fact that you can only have one on a creature. I think there's some cool stuff going on in there too with like auras, like rares that care about like if a creature has an aura on it, it can attack you and stuff. Elish Norn, thank you guys. Anyways, Tinker, thank you for that recommendation and for the super chat. I appreciate it. I'll look that up. Alright, I gotta cut 2 cards. I feel like I'm gonna... Am I gonna have enough food to use Insatiable Appetite? Do I have anything else to do with my food counters? I guess I can just feed them all to Wicked Wolf. But the Tree Folk and there's a... yeah, the Carver can kind of be my combat trick if I need one. I guess I cut that. That just... its card seems good to me, man. +5/+5 is fucking game ending. That wolf being bonkers with food supplies. Yeah, I wasn't really... I just had, like... I caught myself doing the thing I always do, which is, like... finding 3 ideas I love when drafting, and kind of wanting to go for all of them. I could... if I really want to care about food, and Wicked Wolf is really, like, my win con, I could put a 3rd gingerbread cabin in here, because I only have 2 right now. The fact... because its ability, you could do at instant speed, right? So, turn 4, you drop Wicked Wolf, and then before the fight ability resolves, you sacrifice a food, put that on the stack, and now you've got a 4/4 indestructible, or more bigger if you have more foods. Are you currently working on how to play a round of games with Post Malone? I'm not, but there's very few degrees of separation between me and him at this point. Dude, yeah, I'm so stoked on him right now. Just, he's such a great ambassador for Magic. I think Wizards, the way Wizards have interacted with him has felt a little thirsty at times, but just him as a dude, I think he's like an incredible ambassador for the game. I've got this fight spell. How many non-creature spells am I at right now? 8? I can live with that. Okay. Alright, I gotta cut 2 cards. I'm gonna cut this. Just because more creatures is always better. And I've got combat tricks. I've got this sorcery speed fight. Or I guess it's gonna be a bite, because I got so much green in here. I'm kind of tempted to, like, get as close to mono white as possible. Just so my gingerbread cabins go off more. This just satisfies 2 things I really want, though, which is having knights and having adventures. So I guess I'll split. Dude, I don't want to cut the mythic. You're probably right. It just seems fun. I don't know, man. It's really hard for me. It's really hard for me to like run a deck that's only commons and uncommons and limited. Because for me, limited is about having as different an experience as possible every time. And I just like, yeah. Even if it's bad, I need to run it. I'm sorry. Well, I have... Oh, is Wandermare? No, I have 2 of this legendary. But also, I don't know. I've heard that this is a slow format. I can get to 6. I've got at least 2 sources of ramp. And it'll be discounted from my knights. And it'll be a knight generator. Like, the legendary thing is just one of the aspects of it. You know? How many cards are there in Magic? Almost 50,000. Maybe they're past 50,000 at this point. That stat may be, like, outdated. But there are 50,000 Magic cards, roughly. Okay. I think the last time I cut the carriage, someone else was saying that the carriage did not work out for them once. Hazy, it's called Hareruya. I guess I cut the carriage. I just like the flavor of it. It seems like a fun, weird card. I love vehicles even though they're bad. I love equipments even though they're bad. Alright. Okay. I can live with this. This is fun, man. I'm stoked that there's, like, Magic players in here. How do you understand the game if there's so many cards? That's a good question. A lot of the formats of Magic I play are what you're watching right now, which is called, like, Draft, where everyone's playing with cards from a single set of, like, a few hundred cards. Man, abysmal opening hand. I guess I could play Once Upon a Time for free. Wait, that's sick. I've never, like, even seen this cycle of free spells before. So maybe I Once Upon a Time into a forest, and this is, like, a viable hand. Let's try it. Fuck it. Oh, oops, hold on. There we go. Sick. Wait, why did it skip my land draw? What just happened? Oh, it's an instant. I played it during his turn. Wait, that's awesome. God damn, what a cool card. So maybe Witch Stalker into Wicked Wolf, and maybe I can bait out some, like, removal. Yeah, turn 0 plays feels crazy. Yeah, I've got the Spacek lands from the unset. I totally forgot I had this. That's a source of food right there. When you say it was your first money card, you mean like that you opened or that you paid for? Oh, I didn't know Ristix tweeted the video out. I just saw he commented on the video, which made me happy because I like that dude's videos. So what is this? Whenever you draw a second card, you turn 3 damage to any target. Eesh. All right, let's eat her. Holy shit. That was a quick concede, dude. I mean, I did have two really, like, scary rares. But, goddamn, they shouldn't... Here's a tip if you're playing Arena. Don't concede if somebody has, like, bombs, because they might be bad at Magic, like I am. I think they saw that that wolf I played was about to eat their rare, and they got sad about it. I know. Do you think he was running mono red? Is there a good, like, lightning bolt stand-in in this set? Yeah, so Technander, yeah, they could. So, like, when you play a card in this, just like in... The tricky thing about adapting... Yeah, people concede way too fast in this game, Colin. The tricky thing about adapting Magic to digital is that... And they've done a good job of it in Arena, I think. But... the tricky part... Holy shit, this is the 106th best player? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Holy shit, I've only seen this like once before, this rank and number thing. GIFs. This dude is fully streaming, right? This is gonna be embarrassing. Do I mull? I've got a lot of expensive stuff and... I'm gonna mull. Yeah, just insta-concede. Alright, I can keep this. Well, hold on, I don't need to play the cabin just yet. Bro did not say hello to me. Let me give him another chance. He's thinking so hard about competitive Magic the Gathering. What the hell? So if you pay 3 mana... Also, it gets one. So it gets a free hour counter every turn. Plus, you can pay to accelerate it. When the clock strikes 12, you get to draw 7 and refill your deck. Well, I'm not playing mill, so but yeah, that's. Aw, man. Whoever in the chat said there's a lot of artifact removal in this set. I see what you're saying. Alright, I'm just gonna put this down. Drawing 7 fresh cards is kind of scary. I mean, this is kind of nice. Make him pay the troll toll, protection from his knight. I guess the scary thing is that he might have... like some blue removal, like some tap down type shit. But even the great thing about blue removal is that it doesn't actually remove it, right? So he's still gonna have to pay the troll toll, probably. Ranked is Mythic the name of this rank? A Mythic player playing Control? Yeah, I'm gonna get my dick kicked in. Yeah, I should have played Farron a few turns ago, actually. Oh my god, where did 3 fairies come from? Dude, I definitely... Oh, nice. The Fat Man joke from MGS2. Okay. I don't really know what I'm gonna do about 3 flyers, but... Bro, he's at 10-hour counters. This shit's scary. That rules, Sophie. This is sorcery speed, right? I mean... Oh, no. I should have looked at what he had, yeah, fuck. Skeptical, you called that. What are the counterspells in this set like? Oh, it's just like, cancel that mills? Yeah, I mean, what's great is he can't really go wide with the fairies as easily. Alright, I don't care. I'm not gonna block with this thing anyway, man. I'm just trying to not get overwhelmed with creatures. Alright, he got to draw 7. That's not great. Wow. A knight whose power is equal to the cards in hand. And it's got Proto Ward. Spells your opponent cast that target it costs 2 more to cast. Alright, can I generate some food? I do like spelling Sir, S-Y-R. That's the vibe. I mean, I could put some tokens on... Okay. Fuck, I wish he hadn't, countered my artifact. Because if this came into play as a 4-4 and fought Eleonora, that would have been nice. I guess I just need a big body right now. Well, let's do the... Let's do this half first. Do you get something from winning or just for fun? You get in-game currency that you can use to play more, but I don't... You also get booster packs, but like, I'll show you guys later. I at this point, I don't play anything except draft. It's just the only format I really love. I love the evenness of the playing field. I love the variety of it. I mean, what's the worst case scenario he's gonna do? I mean, fucking 8 damage to me? Another target creature? Do I swing? No, I'm not gonna do it. I love drafting. I love not playing against net decks exactly. Ooh, the tap down. Alright, bro, pay the troll toll. I'll take it. Yeah, blue's lack of removal. Playing against blue-white is... I'm gonna lose this game probably, but it's this card is kind of perfect because white removal doesn't work, and blue removal doesn't stop that ability. Ooh. Damn, I wish I had I could Wicked Wolf into Queen of Ice. I want to kill Eleonora, I think. Yeah, tapped creatures can still fight. It'll work. I'm just like... I was just trying to find a way... Oh, it gets a +1/+1 counter. I don't need Indestructible. Well, no, I do. Because it's gonna do 6 damage. He has 1 blue up. Is he gonna... Is this a limited environment that people look back on fondly? I wasn't around for it. I wonder when I stopped playing Magic. I think it was after, like, Saviors of Kamigawa, maybe. Dude. I haven't watched Always Sunny in so long, but I just watched the episode where they go on the fake, like, equivalent of The Price is Right. It was quite good. Alright. How much will I have up? Okay, I can still on alert. So let's kill Queen of Ice, I think. Because fighting isn't combat damage, believe it or not, so it won't tap. Right? Somewhat counterintuitive that fighting isn't combat damage, but alright, and then I'll leave this up for my little effing trick. What's Oko? I don't even know what that card is. I'm scared. I've heard of Flesh and Blood. Yeah, I haven't played it. I played a little bit of Sorcery. Right. It just feels like, you know, because he's really piling on the enchantments. This will be funny because I can manually unblock her. Wait. I can't target it? Oh, it has protection from white! Fuck. Hoisted by my own petard. Damn, oops. Whatever. This is not going so good. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any flyers. This guy feels like, he looks like he should have reach. May play ability number 196. They need to take another look at how some of this text is presented. Ability 196. This costs 6. How many will I have up after that? Not enough for silver flame. Alright, I'm gonna go with this. He's paying the troll toll. The thing is, I just can't do anything about that damage in the air. Like, he's got 5 flyers, which is never what you want. And he's got 6 mana up to pay the toll. Oh, he did say good game. But no hello. To do it, counter it. We're just here to have fun. Alright. Let me look up Oko. Oh, I've seen this card before. The fact that it has a... Alright, so... Drop it on turn 3, immediately create a food token for free. Can turn your food tokens into elks. So you could have a turn 3... Like, turn 1 or 2 and 2, generate a food token somehow. Turn 3, you have a 3/3 that you're swinging with. And food token generation. And then... -5... Exchange control of target artifact or creature, probably going to be a food token. And target creature an opponent controls with power 3 or less. Oh yeah, and you can target your opponent's stuff. I've seen a lot of the, like, the golden goose that y'all are talking about. That's like a good food token generator on turn 2, I would imagine. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's not the food generation. It's the second ability you're saying, or is it the ult? You aren't using it to turn food into elks. You're using it to turn your opponent's stuff into 3/3s? I'm too small-brained to understand why that's good and limited. Just it puts stuff in range of, like, removal? Or it's... like, it makes huge creatures in range of, like, a lightning bolt or something? Or okay, that it's repeatable. That's the thing, I guess. Which part of it is the? I guess it loses all abilities. Yeah. 12-ounce Tat said turns their best creature to a 3/3 with no abilities. Most people would rather have their strategy than a vanilla 3/3. Okay, I'm getting it. All right, you guys are. I'm starting to understand. Hey, we got green mirror. That's nice. 2/3 death touch that whenever it deals damage to a player, draw a card for 2 is pretty fucking good. And yeah, that's the thing that stands out to me is that its plus ability, like, it has a plus ability that matters. But yeah, I guess that is really disruptive. Now that we're in an era of Magic where every creature has card text on it, and vanilla creatures don't seem to exist anymore, you kind of want the card text on your creatures. What discounts this? Is it a... It's whenever you cast a... Oh no, it's knights. Okay. She's a berserker. She's a druid. Alright. I don't think I need the fixing right now. I mean, I could kill... This could be a 2-for-1 if I swing with it, right? Hey! Gave me the card draw. Alright. Thank you guys for explaining why that Planeswalker is good for me. That's legitimately very helpful. I'm still... like, my ability to evaluate cards is improving, but it's still not good. I've been listening to a lot of Louis Scott Vargas's podcast, Limited Resources, which has been really fun. Alright, why don't we make the adversary big? Get it out of range of, like, some lightning bolt type stuff, and keep swinging with it. That seems like a pretty good plan. What did she do for one? Okay. You know what's crazy is that, dude, hell yes! Please don't block. This rocks. Now I'm playing with somebody who's on my level. No, they have a reason, probably. Yeah, no, totally, somebody was saying this game seems complicated. Alright, another pretty quick... I just want someone to play a game to the end where I win, okay? Either it's me... Either it's a game that it's obvious from turn 3 I'm gonna lose, that goes on for eternity, or I draw right, and then they concede on turn 3. Orion, I'm just listening right now to a musician called Car Painter. That you can find on Spotify and Bandcamp and stuff. Wow, Oko's banned in a lot of stuff? Yeah, man, I think some of these... I get the sense that some of the people I encounter on Arena are playing the game for different reasons than I am. I'm not interested in optimizing. I want I think maybe once in my life I've drafted a deck that didn't have some weird-ass, funny, rare, or mythic in it. I'm here because I like seeing the weird ways cards interact. I don't know if you guys have found my secret YouTube channel that's linked on the About section of my regular YouTube channel. But I have a little channel I made that's just, oh my god, hell yeah. We can perfectly efficiently play into Wandermare. I love this. I've just been like uploading little stream highlights of me winning and losing at Arena. And the thing that they have in common is, the thing that determines whether or not I have fun in this game isn't really if I win or lose. Not really. It's like, did something cool happen? Did something memorable or surprising or like an interesting card interaction happen? Because that's what I love about... Is this dude really running 7 of the 7 dwarves? Because that would be tight. I mean, I guess in draft you can always run 7 of something if you can manage to pull them. But anyways, yeah, it's the same thing I love about games like Spelunky and Noita is like, man, you guys were right about the artifact removal. I like a game where I can, the mechanics, like, the systems can overlap and interact in ways that surprise you. That happens to me with Magic, like, almost every day. Like, finding a play... if you're drafting a Magic deck and you find something in your deck that you didn't intentionally put there that works, and you're like, holy shit, I can do this with this? That's like, that I play the game for that feeling. That's the high I'm chasing when I play Magic. Pretty good. Samalik, how you doing? Damn, I love Carpainter. I'm stoked that y'all are enjoying this music too. Yeah, what, are you guys primarily playing Limited or Commander or what? What's y'all's format of choice? I would love to know. I've never played Path of Exile. It's an action RPG? Alright, I kind of want to... Casket and Intruder. Which of these is a bigger threat? I guess Merchant of the Veil. I don't think I'm gonna get flooded by dwarves here. But this... It's got that, what's the term for red, discard a card, draw a card? Rummaging? See, I know about Magic. I listen to Mark Rosewater's Drive to Work podcast. And I still came out on top in a way, because this removal costs less than that creature. Alright, I'm in a good... Oh, looting. Wait, what's rummaging, then? I bought the Sliver precon. Wait, but that card was discard before draw, wasn't it? It is. Yeah, so that is rummaging. I think this dude's gonna play the game out, just based on his play speed. I don't think he's trying to... I haven't played Magic since Ice Age came out, damn. Yeah, I was saying before, I started with Mirrodin. I remember going to the Mirrodin pre-release. And then I think I probably stopped. I want to say it was like Champions of Kamigawa, but that can't be right because I was around for at least one unset pre-release. Phil says, do you think there's a possibility of you doing the I don't know what time it is challenge again? I don't know about doing that challenge exactly. I mean, it's always possible, but... Oh, trapped in the tower. Horse in the tower. Yeah, I don't think I played Ravnica. Isn't that crazy? There was like a week where I was playing Historic Brawl, and I had a pretty good time. I built the only Brawl deck I've ever built. It actually wasn't Historic Brawl. I think it was like Standard Brawl. But before Phyrexia came out, when Neo Kamigawa was out, why can't I ever remember the name of that fucking set? I always say Neo Kamigawa. Yeah, it's crazy that this game's had insane resolution problems on Mac for 4 fucking years and Wizards won't fix it. Neon Dynasty, thank you. You can see how I got there, right? Okay, 2/3 double strike. He can't pump it this turn, so this would be the turn to swing on it. Oh yeah, so before Phyrexia came out, I had the complicated Ajani, and I guess I didn't even realize this, but a difference between Brawl and Arena is that you can use Planeswalkers just across the board as your commanders in Brawl. So I built a deck around, like, complicated Ajani, where the goal was to get people to die from poison counters in a limited environment where there was no cards that did poison counters except for Ajani. And I did it, like, once or twice. I remember, like, the first time I saw... I could trade this. Yeah, he can't pump it. I know I'm supposed to say completed. I'm sorry. I got fucking told by somebody... I used to say completed, and then somebody told me that it was complicated, and then I trained my brain to do that. Alright. So... I could trade these. He's got 1 red up, but... There must be some one... If there's like a 1 red mana pump spell, I'm gonna... I made that happen by saying that. Damn it. He got me good. Anyways, it was really fun playing Brawl, trying to get people to die from poison counters in an environment where there was no way to generate poison counters outside of this one weird, mythic, kind of bad Planeswalker. Alright, I'm gonna get some damn revenge on this double striking, pumping guy. Should I do this after? No, I should do it before. Or actually, why don't I do it with Wandermare? That way I can swing with the Witch Stalker. Wait, that is a drawing of a man suplexing a bear, isn't it? The thing is, if I... +1/+1 on this will be better long term. I just am gonna go into combat with 2 damage on me. Wait, I can cast it adamant. No, I can't. God damn it. I know fighting doesn't tap. Wait, I could have done it adamant. Fuck. It's because it's about 3. It wasn't about it being tapped. I was just like, I didn't want it to go into combat with a bunch of damage on it. But with adamant, I wouldn't have had to worry about that. Oops. Wait, if I can get Flaxen Intruder through though, I can take this aura off of Wandermare. I don't think... Not in the way Magic exists, no. Damn. A red source. So that means Lightning Bolt, that means creatures. God damn. Yeah, I'm with you, James. I do like that part of Commander, and I really like the singleton aspect of it. I do struggle. Here's the things as somebody who's getting into Commander right now, the things that I like. How much damage is this going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not so bad. The things I struggle with are, I like the politics. I like singleton magic. Actually, wait, double strike. That was actually 4 damage, right? I did my math wrong. Yeah, Torbrand is fucking scary. And he was like tapped out that turn. I don't even want to see what's going to happen to me this turn. Let's see if I can get Flax and Intruder through. I mean, no, that's a dumb idea, because then I'm out of blocker. I just want to scare him, you know? I want him to think that I have that green. We're turning on full control. I'm going mind games mode. It didn't work. Well, he might. Okay, fuck. I would have been so stoked if I had a... This song is... I'll show you. Spaceship 2094 by Car Painter featuring Onjuicy and Utai. It's a great song. I've almost used an instrumental version of this song a couple times in videos. Game sound is staticky. Weird. Is there a power cable touching my microphone, maybe? There's nothing I can do about... Let's just see. Let's not even block. Let's just see what the damage numbers are going to be. I was kind of hoping he would get me to -20. Weird, it's the game? No, Jared, this is Throne of Eldraine. This is the old Eldraine set. Not, W of Eldraine. Wilds of Eldraine, that's a new one, right? Yeah, here's how you know that I'm a limited player at heart, and not a constructed player. I have all these 569 Lord of the Rings packs that I've not opened. I just don't open boosters in this game because I don't... It's not what I'm here for. I do like having, I have, one thing I've intentionally done is I have one of every booster that I've ever gotten. I like leaving one unopened, I don't know why. It just looks cool. There's no number under it. But yeah, like, these don't, I'm not building decks. So like, hit the whoa. Hit the whoa. I love that the set's acronym is whoa. Reseal them. And then bring them back to Walmart. I could reboot Arena. Maybe, if it comes down to that. If it's still sounding crazy. Is it still sounding crazy? Is the audio still fucked? Maybe it was just clipping. I don't know. No, because I have the desktop audio pretty low. Alright, if it's not that bad, then I'll... Anything we need to sideboard in or out? Which of these cards do I, like, wish I was... I'm kind of hating Gingerbread Cabin, I'm not gonna lie. If I was, like... If I was closer to, like, mono green with a splash of white, then this card would be amazing. But I haven't gotten it to fire off once. I just keep drawing it and being like, this is a shitty forest. So, like... Maybe here's what... I'm gonna cut... Whoever told me to cut Circle of Loyalty and I ignored them, I'm taking your advice. And I'm gonna, like, kind of double down on... Which means I don't care about Knights as much anymore, right? I don't want to cut like too many adventures because I still am built around Wandermare. But like, what if I just go mono green, man? With like a, maybe not mono green, but like splash for Wandermare. Because I feel like there's a version of this deck where Wicked Wolf is coming out and having food to eat and like going absolutely nuts, right? Like, just like a stompy kind of green adventure sub-theme. Like, that sounds fun. I can put this thing in. I'm gonna be hitting Adamant way more easily with a lot of my white cards cut. I'm keeping Archon in, because that just seems incredible. Glass Casket's too good of a piece of straightforward removal to take out. I'm just trying to get these forests down, or these plains down, you know? Now, suddenly Insatiable Appetite's better. Actually, I can use this to suggest me a mono green deck. It does, according to this thing's calculations, it'll be strictly worse than my white green deck, but let's see what it says to do. What's the deck it's telling me to build? I mean, it's trying to build me literal mono green, which I'm not interested in doing. Yeah, actually, fuck that. I don't care what it. Yeah, mono green splashing for the. Yeah, I do have the fixing. You're right. I've got the Intruder and the Acolyte, right? Slay. Is that Post Malone? They put him in the game before he was even outed as a Magic player. All right. Do I have enough non-humans? I kind of want to try Wolf's Quarry. I know it's like objectively bad, but this puts the opponent in such an annoying spot. If I've got a Wicked Wolf out and they can't get around the Indestructible, and then all of a sudden 3/1/1s come down that die and make food tokens, and this thing keeps getting bigger and indestructibler. I feel like I should put creatures in. I really want to do Insatiable Appetite, but I don't have a reliable way to get food tokens in the first, like, 4 turns, really. I need bodies, bruh. Alright. God, this song is so good. It's pre-Malone. It's Raphael, that's very funny. How's my supply of non-human creatures though? That's actually pretty good. Wolves, tree folks, the knights are all human, the soldiers are all human, I assume. The horses. Yo, put this sword in the hands of a horse. Also, this looks really good on the bear. That's actually not a bear, that's a human, god damn it. But it's still equipable, it just costs 5. Does it have flash? It feels like it should have flash. Enchanted Carriage is 2 bodies. Yeah, let's try it. I wanted to run this card anyway. Maybe I cut one of these paladins. Maybe I don't need both. I feel like I still have too many forests somehow. I guess the fact that I have 2 Wandermares, that's 4 white spells out of 23. I don't think I need this many forests, honestly. I think this is overkill. Or plains, I mean. Well, now I've got like essentially 11 forests and 6 plains, which is a little scary now that I'm saying it out loud. Because the gingerbread cabins. Alright. I'm fine with that. You know what we should do though? Let's get funky. This system is so goddamn confusing. $14, $15, $17. Okay. Look at these buttes, though. Wait, there's one thing we gotta tweak still. I have to do it from this view? That's annoying. Who's the mascot of our deck? Probably Once Upon a Time, to be honest. That looks good on a deck box. Now, really, it's all about the damn Wicked Wolf. Do you guys like my sleeve? My damaged magic card sleeve? That's pretty good. Oh, that's a good point, Raphael. Yeah, I can go down on, like, by 1 planes. What's the best sleeve I have? Y'all tell me what you think. I'm so sad that I can't get this character. I don't know who the fuck that is. I wasn't playing Magic this time, but that character design is like one of the only good modern Magic character designs. Somebody managed to sneak one cute girl out the door before Wizards was like, stop! These are cool. I think this was like the secret... I got this secret lair from these Japanese illustrators, and I think this came with them. Oh, she's from Strixhaven? Oh yeah, they're going back to Strixhaven, right? I love this one. This one rocks. This one I use a lot. God, this is so... Can I say something? I love Magic the Gathering. The like obsession with and returning to this like this fake stained glass thing, it has never looked good, man. It has never... This looks so shitty to me. Every creature they've ever done that has like a... Ooh, it's fake stained glass. It looks so bad. And I feel like insane because players love it. I have never enjoyed how that looks, man. What a bummer. A photograph of this lady taken through the hole that she blasted and... God damn it, why can't I remember any... It's the second time this stream I can't remember. It's 2 words. Her. I keep wanting to say Obnalixis or whatever, but that's not correct. Elish Norn, thank you. Damn. Gethrog Frog? This kind of rules. That's Massacre Girl, right? Let's do this. We're playing green. Your life is as valuable as a summer ent. I'ma keep stomping you. You're gonna keep coming back. blowing a dick daily. Whoa. Since when do I have that? I knew I had this and this. I guess that's like a default one. Maybe it's not. Maybe it doesn't look that cool in game. Azusa Lost But Seeking. Yeah. I love this avatar of the robot man from Brothers War. But I don't really like any of the other ones. Except, I guess, Elish Norn. Do I have Elish Norn? Oh no, they fucking sold it for money, right? This is really hideous. I kind of think that's funny. Oh no, I do have Elish Norn. Is that Ren? Yeah. Alright, we tweaked our deck. It is now... Oh, so you were saying cut a forest? Or cut a plains? Because I have the fixing? I think that's good advice, on account of I like it and I want it to be true. That's 6 plains, 10 forests. I'm glad you guys are liking the music. Alright, so let's put one more green spell in its place then. Mr. Carver? I'm sorry, Miss Carver. Alright. Do I have enough adventures in here for this to really, like, function with that funny horse? That's the question. Love that I'm getting Legolas quotes while I'm playing normal Magic. It's fine. I'm not like a, Wait, the Shocklands... Koneko Ninja says the Shockland's not playable in Standard. You mean the Shocklands that are, like... coming in the new Eldraine? Are banned in Standard? That can't be... Really? Alright. Oh my god, we got Once Upon a Time. This hand rocks, actually. I'm stoked. Alright, what's the pick here? The rest go on the bottom of my library, right? I mean, I can get the Paladin to be adamant. Oh, you're asking. Okay. I'm gonna go with this. Actually, no. I feel bad my turn took so long. Yeah, but they... Aren't they getting reprinted? Or is that in a different set? I just could have sworn there was an announcement that Shocklands are coming back. Oh, you know what it is? It's in, it's the Ravnica remastered thing that they're doing, and so those probably won't be in Standard either, right? Weird. It's on my CPU. I'm at a nice, tame CPU usage. I'm at, like... 15%. I need to not accidentally sacrifice this. I think I'm the only person on the planet who's, like, stoked about the state of Magic. Like, there's a lot of shit to be annoyed by, and it's all valid. I like the current pace at which they're releasing sets. I don't, like, for example, I don't care about Lord of the Rings at all in life, but I wound up loving that set because it was just a mechanically interesting Magic set. Alright, if I want to cast something for its adamant cost, I guess that doesn't... Oh wait, yeah, that will matter here. Well, not yet, actually, so I'll do this for now. Actually, I'd probably rather put the counters on my Trampler. Henge Walker. Yeah, I'm stoked that maybe the sounds crazy because I don't have a hard limiter on, and like my voice combined with the game audio is like clipping somehow. That could be it. Is it happening mostly when I'm talking? That would explain it. Alright, he killed my daughter there. Do I outmuscle the Henge Walker? I kind of don't need to, right? Like... I'll save that for removing something bigger, I guess. I felt that before Skeptical. But like, yeah, I don't know. I felt that way last year for sure. Like, I felt like Phyrexia was over and done with way too quickly. Oh, good. Really good game. Really good video game that you guys made. This is so functional. So functional of a game. It's only been out for 8 fucking years, and they haven't figured out how to do multiplayer yet. That's okay. That's fine. Alright, now's when I outmuscle it, right? Is it concede time? I know Magic Arena players love conceding. Hopefully not, man. Hopefully we just got somebody who's... I like kind of, with very rare exceptions, never concede in this game. I just play it out, because I don't want to rob them of like actually winning and getting to swing with whatever their big cool thing is. Yeah, I think we're winning for once. Neat. What has he got in hand here? He's got some trick up his sleeve for sure. What's that 7 mana doing? Oh, right. I have an let me check actually. I have an M1 Max, I think. M1 Max, MacBook Pro 14-inch. I think I'm the only person who got like an M1 and a in a 14-inch body. Yeah, I'm kind of stoked about all the reprints they're doing. What's the bonus sheet called in the new set? I think that stuff's cool. I fuck heavily. I think one of the most genius things that Wizards has done is the bonus sheet idea. It was so fucking fun in March of the Machine. It was so good. Just like every time you opened a pack in a draft, there was like a random ass weird legendary creature in there that was like usually kind of an effective funky build around card. It's such a great, it makes, as someone who cares about limited and is kind of constantly paranoid that like limited is gonna fall by the wayside, I love that they do things like that to keep it interesting, you know? Dude, March of the Machine Limited was incredible. At my first like week with it, I was a little like overwhelmed. I was like, there's a lot going on mechanically, which makes sense with the theme, right? That it's all these, there's like some creatures from every plane in all of Magic, and a lot of them brought their like weird keywords with them. But it was like such a fun environment. I actually forgot how much I loved Dominaria United. I was playing it last week when it was in rotation in Arena, and you can tell, here's a good way to tell how much I played of each set. I played a lot of Lord of the Rings, a lot of March of the Machine, a lot of Phyrexia, barely touched Shadows of Innistrad Remastered. I don't know how I got these Aftermath packs. Oh, because there was like a week where you could draft Aftermath on Arena. That was weird. It just felt like drafting regular March of the Machine, because it was like normal March of the Machine, but then like the rare and uncommon slots could have Aftermath cards in it. Anyways. Alright, I'm gonna call it there, but that was fun. I got a YouTube video I'm trying to get out by the end of the week, so I'm gonna get back to work. My instinct was just to try to raid somebody, and then I remembered we're not on Twitch. But if you enjoyed this, when I do stream, it's on twitch.tv/Babylonian. That was a blast. Thanks, y'all. Hope to see y'all over there. Having like a UX crisis here. Alright, bye y'all. You can raid on YouTube now? I don't think I know anyone who's live on YouTube. I don't think that'll matter for my purposes. I didn't know you could do that, though. Wait, let me look at the live control panel real quick. Now I'm curious. I can make that pop up. Stream settings, stream latency, analytics, viewer activity, stream health, shopping, create highlight video, add stream marker, run an ad. Huh. Alright, that was fun. I'll learn about raids later. Peace!